These griffins, they certainly look very ferocious. Going down to the sun, we shall remember them. I decided not to pay a visit to the military cemetery outside of town, although we did drive past it. Too much emotion and I'm too tired, but I will remember them. Just outside of Bayeux Cathedral, and going to wander down this way where I've been before. There's an old plane tree here called the Tree of Liberty, and this is the Tree of Liberty here, which is, I'm glad to see it's still there, and this you probably invite you to agree, it's a rather marvellous tree. It's a plane. I wouldn't have to say what the diameter is, probably 8 feet at the base. Arbre de la Liberté. It was planted in 1797. I think this is possibly the most marvellous tree I know of anywhere. There are a couple of plane trees approaching this size in the gardens at Montesfont Abbey. Just doing some apple shopping in France. Note the country of origin. Now these are allowed to be grown in Europe by licence. Spot the difference. This is our bed and breakfast for the night. A nice little orchard attached to it. But I've often noticed this when I've been cycling around in the Normandy area particularly. I'm not saying not in other parts of France. What beautiful wood piles people make, and you might think, well, how pathetic can you get? Well no, actually I think it's really sweet. You know, it doesn't take a lot more trouble to make a really neat pile of wood than a really scruffy one. And you're going to get more wood in a pile if you take the trouble to make it neat. And don't you think that there's something a little attractive about making a really nice pile of wood here? We are the guests of Madame Hélène Fichot at a rather splendid home here. We've just been having a look around. So this room's through there. Mark of Civilization books. For something like the same money that we could have paid for a city centre hotel, or maybe even in one of these dreary hotels on the edge of town, sort of hinterland motorway. Outside there's a mill pool. This place used to be a mill, Le Moulin. Anyway, here's the orchard. Sun is coming up over there. You can see it from the roof of the home, roof of the bathroom. Here's the stables and the garage. Assembly by our car, and lovely piles of wood. This is the old converted water mill where we've just been staying, and there are 2 herons. Emily, can you see the herons? I can tell they're herons because of the big, lazy, slow flapping of their oversized wings. And they often fly in pairs. We're just driving along the N13, having left our beautiful bed and breakfast at a watermill by an orchard, and heading in the direction of Caen, Ouistreham, where we're going to get the ferry back. It's 9:45, and the main purpose of taking the short film, which I'll stitch into the main little video I'm going to put up for our trip. It just demonstrates how little traffic there is on this road. The French, I think, are very civilised in this respect. They don't like getting up unduly early in the morning if they can avoid it. And they do like to keep Sunday as a day of rest, unlike England, where we have given Sunday over to a day of commerce and travel and shopping and sport. In France, they do tend to actually observe Sunday as a day of rest and getting together with the family. And yeah, I think that they have a wiser approach to life than we do in that regard. Well, our journey has nearly come to an end, and we're just through customs at Caen-Ouistreham, and that's the boat which we're hopefully taking north, the Brittany Ferries Normandy Express, and she's actually just pulling in now. So I'm assuming they're hoping a very quick turnaround. It's 11:15 now, and this boat is supposed to be leaving fully laden at 12:15. This is known as Sword Beach. People flying kites, they're enjoying the last of the autumn sun there. It's on the 6th of June 1944. These beaches ran red with blood, and the noise of cannon fire on D-Day. And about 25 miles further west, much bloodshed shed on Omaha Beach, as was accurately depicted in the film Saving Private Ryan. Anyway, today we're on a peaceful mission to buy some food and drink and have a good time. Well, here we all are, out on the English Channel, northbound. On the forward deck of the Normandy Express, heading to Portsmouth. Short clips at Sandown, Isle of Wight. We just got back from a short trip to Normandy, so at Bayeux. There were some of the goodies. This is Pommeau, which is a sort of sherry strength drink made from apple juice and young Calvados apple spirit. This is lovely wrapped up. They wrap them up for you like this, a little tart. We got this from one of the many lovely patisserie in Bayeux, and this is an apricot tart. This is my favourite cheese in the whole world, which we hardly ever find even in France. This is called Gaperon d'Auvergne. It's a hard cheese, it's semi-soft, and it becomes hard with storage. Other cheeses, these are some crottins, which are goat's cheese. There's another goat's cheese, and there's an odd sort of fungus on the outside. And this one is wrapped in ashes. I don't know why, but it's really very nice. Goat's cheese. This one that's not necessarily travelled very well. But we're going to go ahead and eat it and enjoy that. This is a hard cheese called Mimolette. This is an extremely amazing cheese, which is 3 years old. It's cut from an enormous block, and the cost, I can't remember the name of it, but we had some in Provence. This is up in the mountains. I think it's called Cantal. This cheese is 36 euros a kilo. That's about 14 pounds English money a pound. No, it's about it's about 16 pounds a pound. It's a rare treat, and we don't particularly go over France to save money, although we do save money on wine. But in order to enjoy things that we can't get in this country, so we'll be enjoying these, and vive France.